Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's guys, just here, welcome back to my channel. We are back with another reaction to Game of Thrones on this Game of Thrones Thursday. This is Season 6, Episode 3, Oathbreaker. And I'm pretty sure we've had an Oathkeeper episode before. I don't know if it was Season 4 or Season 5. I'm pretty sure it was Season 4. Either way, it doesn't matter because I'm just excited to see how this one plays out. Another thing that I'm excited for is the official return of Jon Snow, because we saw him wake up at the end of the last episode. I did discuss it during my recap as well, but I don't know if he's going to come back with a bit of an edge to him or maybe a darker side. I just have a feeling he's not going to come back as the same Jon Snow that we know and love. And it might be a good thing because we do know that the real traitors of the Night's Watch are right there on site. So hopefully we get to see their punishment and him actually act out on it. But yeah, now that I'm all caught up on Peaky Blinders and Dexter is all wrapped up, this is basically the start of a Game of Thrones week for me. And I'm excited to just get it started. So if you guys are looking for my full reactions to the show, the link to my Patreon is down in the description below. If you're already subscribed to the channel, now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. Picking up right where we left off. Except now they're seeing it for themselves. He's alive. Jon Snow is back. Literally, is back. He can't believe it. Ghost can't believe it. I can't believe it.
They think you're some kind of god. The man who returned from the dead. I'm not a god. I know that. I saw your pecker. What kind of god would have a pecker that small?
Alistair, like, hightail it out of there. I want to see his response.
Are you going to be sick?
Oh god. I want to feel hopeful for them. But this is Game of Thrones. When they get there, there's going to be like the entire village up in flames.
Half a little sound.
So, if we're not going to Old Town, where are you taking me?
To my home.
Another vision.
That's my father. The man beside him is Howland Reed.
He's got the hair parted the same.
The sword of the morning.
Father said he was the best swordsman he ever saw.
Where's my sister?
I wish you good fortune in the wars to come. And now it begins.
No. Now it ends.
Even young Ned was badass. Okay, that's brutal. He's a fighter. Yo. Choreography for this scene is pretty crazy. Ned like had to use him as a shield. Like how they took a second there.
Father beat him.
Did he?
No, he did.
See the truth here, what actually happened.
He stabbed him in the back.
That's not the story they told. Still pretty dope. He won. Any means necessary.
What's in the tower?
That's enough for one day.
Father!
I don't think we want to see this. It was like young Ned may have actually heard him.
What should we do while we wait? To pass the time. What should we do? What should we talk about? You two, you spend a great deal of time together. What would you be talking about if
They're not big talkers.
A wise man once said, the true history of the world is a history of great conversations in elegant rooms.
Who said this?
Me. Just now.
Oh, you took your time.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, where's the scene going?
Learning who funds the Sons of the Harpy, some things you can't rush.
Tell me, can you little birds get a message to the good masters of Vastapor, the wise masters of Yonkai, the benevolent enslavers of Atlantis?
Of course, men can be fickle, but birds I always trust.
Called us his little birds. Gave us sweets.
Funny you should
Is he like the local doctor now?
Guess what I happened to find today? Candied plums. And all any of your friends like sweets or need help, they can always come to me. All I need in return are whispers. No need to be.
The kids on his side.
This is Sir Gregor. He's friends with all my friends. Run along now.
Yeah, they're like, gladly. Let us the fuck out of here.
Does he understand what we're saying? I mean, to the extent that he ever understood complete sentences in the first place.
Yo, he's scary
he
now.
understands well enough. So tell him to march into the sept and crush the High Sparrow's head like a melon.
Sir Gregor can't face them all, and he won't have to. He'll only have to face one.
That's just one trial by combat I look forward to watching.
And I, for one, think it will be in our best interest to have the beast destroyed.
Yeah, you stop talking.
Can I help you? Why are you here?
My mother.
I was invited, my dear, to help deal with several troublesome issues.
Seeing as you cannot make us leave, we best get on with it.
No, we cannot make you leave. And you cannot make us stay.
Or
Not
can
unless
she?
you're going to have that thing murder us all.
She just might. At least Pycelle. Please. This is not going to go well. Look at him standing tall, though. Good luck.
My mother would like to see her daughter's final resting place.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. That's not possible.
I am the king.
You are.
What does that mean to you?
It means a great deal to me. The crown and the faith are the twin pillars of the world. Your Grace, may I do mine? It's my niece.
Of course.
What is he up to right now with, like, this mind fuckery?
A true leader avails himself of the wisest counsel he can, and no one is wiser than the gods.
My grandfather once said something similar, except for the part about the gods.
The gods work through him whether he knew it or not. There's so much good in all of us. The best we can do is to help each other bring
Is he like trying to convert him? I don't understand. That scene kind of lost me. Tommen got nowhere, though.
Who are you?
No one.
Holy shit.
Tell me about Arya Stark's family.
Her father was Eddard Stark. Her mother was Catelyn Stark. She had one sister and 4 brothers. Robb, Bran, Rickon, and a half-brother, Jon.
Who else was on Arya Stark's funny little list?
Watching on proudly.
Cersei Lannister, Gregor Clegane, Balder Frey.
Frey really needs to get
It's a
his.
short list. That can't be everyone you want to kill. Are you sure you're not forgetting someone?
Which name would you like a girl to speak?
Ooh! Quick step. She stepped up on that one. Yo. I'm vibing to this. She has come so far. This is great. Fuck yeah, Arya.
If a girl tells me her name, I will give her eyes back.
A girl has no name.
Give her eyes back. I feel like she deserves them. She's earned them back. She can't go a full season without them.
If a girl is truly no one, she has nothing to fear.
Having been a part of the process so many times, I'd be a little bit concerned.
Who are you?
No one.
Yo.
Why have you come to Winterfell, Lord Umber?
The bastard Jon Snow led an army of wildlings past the wall.
So now you've come seeking help.
We need to help each other.
Pledge your banners to House Bolton. Swear loyalty to me as Warden of the North. And we will fight together to destroy the bastard and all his wildling friends.
I'm not kissing your fucking hand.
Then it appears we're at a bit of an impasse.
Fuck kneeling. And fuck oaths. I've got a gift for you.
Girl, I hope.
What's the gift?
Redheads.
A girl. Aye. A wild one.
What the fuck?
Who's this?
Rickon Stark.
How do I know that's Rickon Stark?
They have his wolf. I don't like this one bit. Oh! Why the dire wolves?
Welcome, Lord Stark.
Please tell me we're gonna behead Ollie. That's all that can make up for this episode now. After that last scene. And Alistair, please. Yes! They're all gonna be hung.
If you have any last words, now is the time.
You shouldn't be alive.
I had a choice, Lord Commander. Betray you, or betray the Night's Watch. You brought an army of wildlings into our land.
You did both.
If I had to do it all over, knowing where I'd end up, I pray I'd make the right choice again.
Fuck you, Ollie. Tell that one really hurt John. You better kill him. I don't want to see no mercy shown. That's exactly what I wanted to see. How's it hanging, Ollie? Now burn them.
I should burn the bodies.
You should.
Stepping down, walking away.
My watch is ended.
Alright guys, that was Game of Thrones, Season 6, Episode 3, Oathbreaker. And I gotta be completely honest with you guys, this wasn't my favorite episode. I did think it was a little bit slower, especially after the last episode, because I absolutely loved the last episode. That was freaking incredible. But this one, there's definitely still some interesting things that did go down, and I'm definitely gonna discuss them. But there were a couple scenes that didn't really do much for me, if I'm being honest with you guys, and I am always honest with you guys. That's something I pride myself on, so yeah. I know I might get some backlash for saying that, but either way, bring it on. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it real because I might as well get the stuff that I didn't really like out the way, because there was two scenes that really come to mind where they just didn't really do anything for me. The first one being Khaleesi's. I know like they kind of brought it up last episode where she's a widow now and she didn't really go where she was supposed to go, so now they're bringing her there. And I did say that I did want to see where exactly they're bringing her, and I guess we got there this episode, but it wasn't really much that we were given. Like, they didn't really show us. It's more like a setup for what's to come. Like, oh, you were supposed to come here right away, but because you didn't, now you have to pay the consequence. And I'm just like, okay, so what's the consequence? And clearly they're going to make us wait for what it actually is. So hopefully we do find out next episode. But in regards to Khaleesi's story this episode, I don't know, it just didn't really do anything for me, if I'm being honest with you guys. But the other scene that I was a little bit confused by, I don't know, it just really didn't do much for me either, if I'm being honest. And that's the scene between King Tommen and the High Sparrow. And usually the scenes with the High Sparrow, they're super interesting because I always feel like he's got something else up his sleeve. And I do feel like in that scene that they had together this episode that he also has something up his sleeve, but just like the Khaleesi one, they didn't reveal it. So yet again, I'm sitting there wondering like, okay, what's the reveal here? And nothing. So yet again, maybe it's just more setup. We're going to find out next episode or what that exactly leads to. But at least for now, they're kind of just making us wait. They're planting some seeds, but they certainly haven't sprouted yet. That's for dang sure. So yeah, that's the stuff out of the way that I didn't really enjoy about the episode, but I was definitely intrigued by it. I want to see where it goes still, but as of right now, those two story arcs really did nothing for me. But let's move on to the stuff that I did enjoy, because I feel like there was a few scenes that really stood out to me. Obviously, the very ending with Jon Snow, and I'm going to discuss that, but yeah, the one I really want to get to first, is the one with Arya, because we've seen her basically get beat down all season now. 3 episodes in, she's still blind. She's getting, every time we go across her, it's like raining, it's pouring. She's just got more bruises and cuts on her face, and it's just a complete beatdown. Whoever that girl is, the one that's doing it, not Jägermeister, but the other one, I really don't like her. Can Arya add her to her list? Because she's got to go. I know like she's training her and it's just hard training, hard lessons that she's got to learn, but I don't know. The way she's going about it, I just do not enjoy, because I feel like Jägermeister, he's a lot more like gentle with it. Like even when he did like hit her a few times here and there, it was never like as aggressive. Like he never got pleasure out of it like that other girl is getting every time that she does face off with Arya. So yeah, hopefully she gets hers eventually. I don't know if I'm supposed to be rooting for that, but I'm just really not a fan of her. But Jägermeister and Arya, hell yeah, great duo. This third girl, just get rid of her. Not a fan. But yeah, it was great to see by the end. And I gotta say, I was actually getting pumped up while the scene was going on when like Arya first put up her stick and blocked the incoming strike. that was freaking great because the music was almost like hyping me up a bit. I started moving around. I was like, all right, I'm feeling this. I'm vibing with this right now. This is freaking great. It just got me excited and just happy for Arya because she's come so far and everything that she's been through, not only with her family, but now with the blindness. And then she's actually learning, like she's been taught so much, she's come so far. To see her in that moment, just put up the stick, block it, and like she put up the foot right before that too. I was like, ooh, this is fire right now. She is killing it. So that was great to see. That was freaking one of the highlights of the episode, at least for me. But all right, we might as well get to the very ending. Well, there's one other thing I do want to bring up before we discuss Jon Snow, and I do think I'm probably going to forget it, so I might as well say it here before we get to the real good stuff of the episode. But yeah, and that's the Lilith Stark. What the fuck? They appear out of nowhere. Like, all these Starks are just popping up out the blue. Like, we got Bran last episode, just out of nowhere. And now Rickon, I think his name is. I always get his name wrong because he got very little screen time when compared to all the other Starks. But yeah, he definitely looks older. I'm guessing it's the same actor. If it isn't, then guys, let me know just so I know moving forward. But yeah, he looks pretty much the same, just a little bit older. And then the other girl, I always forgot her name as well, but she's freaking awesome. It's great to see that she's back, the same actress, because I was wondering where they went, but we were never actually shown. So they came back this episode, but where are they? In Ramsay's hands. Like, that is so freaking brutal. Out of all people to come back to, like, yes, it's great that they're back in Winterfell, but it's fucking terrible that Ramsay's now controlling their fate. But I guess for the time being, he's not going to kill them. I think he's just probably going to hold them, torture them most likely. We all know. Hopefully he does not flay him, because that little kid does not deserve that. But we all know Ramsay likes his torture, so he's probably going to hold him for now. And when eventually he finds out where Sansa is, maybe he's going to be like, all right, come back, or your brother gets it. That's my guess, but at least for now, there's like higher stakes moving forward. So if he does war or go to war with Jon Snow, oh fuck, Jon Snow's not even gonna be there. If they go to war with the Night's Watch, oh my god, there's so many like wheels in motion right now. A lot of shit is happening. By the time that they actually go to face off, it's gonna be a completely different scenario, a completely different picture. Like, everything on the war table is going to be fucking scattered. So I don't know how it's going to play out as of right now, but just come to think about it, like, there's a lot of moving pieces. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see where everybody winds up, because it looked like we knew where the season was going, but as of right now, we definitely do not. So that's my prediction, though. Eventually he's going to find out where Sansa is, and then he's basically going to use the Lilith Stark as ransom. But for fuck's sakes, the direwolves, are they all going to die? Because like, the animal cruelty, I do not like it. Like, I would not have cared if the Lilith Stark would have died. It would have really sucked. I'm not really as emotionally attached to him as I am pretty much all the others. So if he would have got it, I probably would have been less affected than seeing the direwolf right there, his freaking head on, like, whatever that is, a sickle. Like, that was freaking so brutal. And then here's the thing too, I'm thinking about possibly getting another cat, and my buddy actually brought it up. I'm like, all right, if you see an all white one, let me know, and I will finally cave in, because I've had a few opportunities now to get a second cat, and my cat, I've been thinking she's getting a little bit older, she might be a little bit lonely, so I do think it's a good idea to get her a friend, even though it might be difficult, the whole transition. But I definitely want to get a white one, because I have a black one right now, and I've been thinking about naming it, if I do get it already, a male one, Ghost. But if something happens to Ghost in the show, I don't know if I could live with myself with that pet afterwards. So yeah, please, for the love of God, don't let anything else happen to the direwolves or any other pets in the show. With that being said, I guarantee, like, there's gonna be like 6 horses caught on fire or sacrificed next episode. Please don't let that happen. But yeah, all jokes aside, let's get to the meat of the episode, and that's the very end of the episode. Jon Snow, that was freaking incredible. Like, I'm starting to wonder if he did come back a little bit darker or with a little bit of an edge now, because we did see at the very end, I was like, is he going to give them mercy? Is he going to show mercy in this instance? Because I kind of feel like there's been instances where we would see that from Jon Snow in the past, but nope, he just fucking kicked that thing, let that floorboard out, and they all just fucking fell to their death, hung. That was freaking great to see. Ollie, he went super blue. that was freaking, what a sight to behold. I freaking love that scene, but yeah, good riddance to all of them. I felt nothing for them. Maybe the show is hardening me a little bit, I gotta say, but it's great to see Jon Snow in that moment just fucking exact revenge and just take it out on all of them because they all deserve it. At the end of the day, regardless if you believe in death or not, like, they killed him. He was an innocent man. They may not have liked the decision he made regarding the wildlings, but okay, fight him if you don't like it. Like, have a good old scrap. You don't need to freaking kill the guy, and especially as your leader. So yeah, they definitely were all traitors. They deserve to be hung. It was great to see. I freaking love it, and honestly, not a tear was shed. So it was a great scene. But right after that, he takes off his coat, takes off his jacket, and he just walks off. He's like, all right, my watch has ended. Where does he go from here? Where the fuck is Jon Snow gonna go? Like, man, the Night's Watch is pretty much fallen apart completely. No Sam. Like, everyone's pretty much given up on it. People don't really care what the hell's going on about the traditions. Ever since the old Jorah's father, ever since he freaking passed away, I feel like that whole Night's Watch has just been in shambles. It kind of got back on track for a little bit when they named Jon Snow the head commander, but soon after that, they took a strike at him. They freaking tried to kill him, or they technically did kill him. So yeah, it's gotten to shit completely. Sam has run off. Jon Snow has walked off. I don't know where he's going to go from here. So I'm definitely looking forward to see more of his journey, though, because I really don't know where it goes from here. But the last thing I do want to bring up before I end this recap, is the flashbacks from Bran and seeing young Ned. I don't really know much about that scene in regards to what it was supposed to tell us, because during the scene, Bran was like, this is not how the story goes. My father defeated him. And I don't even know who the other guy was. Like, I'm sorry, guys. You guys know me by now. If you're still rocking with me 6 seasons deep, you know I'm bad for names. But I have come pretty far, I do got to say. So I'm going to keep on trying to improve. But with that whole scene, I got to be honest, I was a little bit confused with young Ned, where the one guy stabbed him in the back, the guy that Ned was fighting. And then, I don't know, Bran seemed like disappointed. I guess it's just not supposed to be, his father's not living up to who he originally thought he was. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be taking from that scene, so I'm definitely missing something. Please, guys, help me. Fill me in, because I'm definitely missing something there. But overall, it was a slower episode. It wasn't my favorite episode, but like I said, we went over some good things that I definitely did enjoy, and I'm definitely intrigued now, because I definitely feel like this episode was more or less like a setup episode, but we're only 3 episodes into the season, so I can't be asking for too much. It was still a solid episode, don't get me wrong. I don't want anyone to think that I'm hating on it, but you can definitely tell the difference from the last episode. It was at a much slower pace, at least with certain scenes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there, guys. Overall, I did like it. Don't think I hated it. I'm definitely intrigued, though, where we go from here. So, yeah, as always, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys could like, subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Until next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't full enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be